Oh, yes, sir. Yes, some people bring it in, bring it in. I know you were not expecting to hear from me so soon, and neither was I, people. Listen, Hurricane Melissa came through and swept every dream I had of being fed grapes by a little yellow Riri out there in Jamaica. But fear not, we straight back to work again. I'm not even stressing it. Chase Bank came through in the Clizach. Money back. We're good, people. And guess what? Here's the beauty of it. I sold XRP because, of course, I use it like a bank account, so all my money goes through there. Sold it at around like 3:30, paying for this trip. And I'll be if I got to buy it all back on the deal, just like I preach. Y'all listen. Family. Do y'all have about 15 minutes for me to update you on your riches? You're going to want to hear this one. Yes. All right, good deal. Naysayer, I know it hurts. Come closer. I told you, stop talking. Just be quiet. Listen, y'all, you already know. You're here with your favorite host, the chocolated Confucius.
Oh, my God.
That's right. Mr. 70,000 thoughts. That's correct. We went down. I had to count for some in Jamaica, but listen, it's all right. It's classic weekend here in my city. We're going to make something shake. Trust and believe that. The original V12er, most notably, the racks in the middle. You can't catch me without the racks in the middle. Listen, with this news, they call me the undisputed champion of due diligence, and I bring it back to back. Because we're not just over here reading things. We actually have some knowledge over here, and that's what we bringing, family. And to my naysayer, you're going to really hate this one. But you can call me the ultimate. Oh! That's right. It's Money Montgomery. Y'all dial in, tap in. I'm getting a little hot in there. I got my heat on. Great episode. Everybody stay tuned. Understand this. I do not miss. And I call it first. Nobody's dropping it. How y'all are getting it over here, family. This is real life. This is real DD. Now, I told y'all preached before. I'm the only person that said it. Nobody else has come out and said this. I said, guys, I think on the other side, and this was well before this government shutdown extended out this entire month. I said, guys, I think on the other side of this, we're going to have a fully integrated system. Guys, I'm coming here with the due diligence to prove to y'all that it's in motion and it's occurred just as I'm expecting and hitting just as I'm expecting. Obviously, price attraction going on in the crypto market. XRP rising up 261. Again, I was supposed to be in Jamaica right now getting fed grapes. I knew it was going to happen like this. But here we are on Ascension, not really trying to get too excited. I get excited when we pass $5, guys. Same way that I tell y'all not to be emotional on what they would call a dip, I just call it a godsend of a discount. Same way at $3.50 and $3.80 and $4, keep the same temperament. But now, let's get down to the nit-grits. Now, I told y'all, on the other side of this government shutdown, I think that they're going to have a fully integrated system. Well, here it is now down in the South. That somehow we supposed to be the slowest, but somehow we get everything rocking and rolling first, right? One of our banks down in the South, First Citizens Bank, has kicked out now sending out these bank messages to customers, basically alerting them of the new ISO 222 system they're rolling on. Let's watch this here.
So how close are we to that currency reset we're all looking for? Well, I don't know that, but I do know that down here in the South, another bank is now sending out updates about the ISO 222 global standard messaging service. And if you're in crypto, you kind of know.
Here we are, people. Now listen, it sounded crazy, guys, because as soon as I catch it, I say it because I really do this. I live this life. But I said, wait a minute. I knew there was going to have to be a time for a pause. They were going to have to pause everything. So this reset could happen, this great reset I was telling y'all about a year and 8 months ago, right? Well, here it is. Every single thing I've been saying is coming to fruition. This was a great reset. How long? A month? Yeah, that sounds about right to get your systems integrated. Well, now here we are, banks rolling out the, hey, we're on the new ISO 220 system. Of course, people open this up, have no idea, don't care. That's exactly what they wanted.
It's already about.
But I do. and me and my V12 and all my kids V12. Hey, we appreciate you.
You'll see that they're going to educate their customers all about this software is basically what it is and how to prepare for it. And yes, the payment system that it's getting ready to update. And that's essentially going to allow this software, once it integrates into the bank, it's going to allow us to send money as fast and quickly as we can.
Guys, no more 3 to 5. Guys, I knew it. I told him, I said, Mama, I'm bringing it home with this one. They ain't hear me, but they gonna hear me. Do you hear me?
And a text or an email. And a really good Google search would be, what's the list of the top ISO 222 compliant coins? Well, there's that one at the top.
Won't even need to see no more. Listen, let's keep going through. So now here we are. Banks sending out messages to customers about the new ISO 222 system. I told you so. I said I told you so. At the same time, what's cracking off yesterday? With today's close of Hidden Road again, now this is that massive institutional broker that is going to be, all of their transactions will be getting handled and settled with XRP. So now we're talking about millions upon millions of transactions that are going to be occurring. Guys, listen, hold on. 12, hold on, I said it. I told them. Ripple has announced 5 major acquisitions. That's why I said, do not look at the price, look at the company. And if you look at the company and you don't sit up there and say $2.50, I'm about to sell all my clothes. If you're not in that time frame, my boy, give me a couple months. I'm going to show you something. You're going to really cry. Real tears. 2 years. What we got? GD Treasury, rail in, standard custody 2024, medical 2023. As we continue to build our solutions. So these are all of them. GT Treasury, rail, standard custody, medical, and hidden road. Guys, these are massive institutions. Standard custody was the one that's the biggest digital custody a bank in the world, if I'm not mistaken. I know in America, it was up in New York. They bought it. And I knew I was going. I said, guys, these folks about to turn into a global bank. We holding a new world coin. I've been said it. Keep pulling through though. While that's kicking off, we finally finished that acquisition. Now, guys, remember, ETFs are still coming. They're stalled until when? So they could have their answer already until the end of that government shutdown. So when I told y'all guys on the other side of this, it was going to be something crazy. It's looking like all this is going to flip like a switch. Like a switch, like I've been saying. Right after we come out of this government shutdown, which we have expectations to occur before this month ends. Just in, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse says, I'm reminding you all that XRP sits at the center of everything Ripple does. Lock in. This is from the CEO. The CEO's telling you lock in. And when they say the center of everything Ripple does, remove the Ripple part, center of everything, because money is the center of everything. Oh my gosh, you got to hear what why is the CEO telling you this? While this is happening. Why is the CEO telling you? He comes out and tells y'all this yesterday. Let's keep pulling further through. After that pops off, what else is happening today? 200 million XRP, almost 400, let's just call it 500 million transferred from Ripple to an unknown wallet. Oh, you mean the banks? Yeah, the same one sending out the ISO messages, right? What else we got going on? 4 million XRP locked in an escrow at an unknown wallet on October 25th. What's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. That's called a flip switch. That's 4 million coins sent to an escrow, an unknown escrow account, people. That's government. We know that. Guys, oh my, if you are not hearing me, I don't even want you to. I need somebody to hate on me. Because see, haters give me motivation. So the way I'm going to bend that corner so deep, and put those rocks on your lips. Brother, you could have been there. Just remember, you sat up here and watched it. If you have watched one lick of my video, didn't subscribe, and then didn't take this information, hey, you's a fool. We can't help you with that. But what we can help you with is this. Teeter again along the lines of what I told y'all at the end of this government shutdown. Hey, it's popping city. President Trump announced his intention to sign landmark crypto market legislation this year. So what is that legislation again? That's the Clarity Act. That's all we're waiting for, people. It's on and popping. I swear on everything I love, it's on and popping. That is the regulations, the rule. What Brad Garlinghouse say? The rules to the road. There you go. Hey, but now here's your president telling you, hey, I'm gonna have this signed before the end of 2025. Now remember, there was one scrappy lad that well before anybody said anything, they would tell them don't put prices out there. I said I easily see this $10 or $20 by the end of the year. All right, is it coming together now? Are you catching me in Q4? Hello, let's catch it. Fair use.
I'm also committed to signing landmark crypto market structure legislation this year to grow the industry We're going to be growing it even more than people ever thought. It's a really hot industry. I'm also committed to signing landmark crypto market structure legislation this year to grow the industry. We're going to be growing it even more than.
And if that didn't tickle your fancy, at the same time that all this is going on with the whole China and we're scared, I told y'all guys, this is all a game. Guys, we are too entwined, both of us, the nation, to even screw the other person over. We need China just as bad China need us. That's why we can cause so much damage with tariffs and things, because we're so tied in. But now, while they're teetered on this side like things are so bad, did y'all know that our treasury was meeting with the Chinese treasury today? Did y'all know that happened? Did anybody catch any news of that? So they're pushing the news that we might be in distress. I told y'all, FUD, but I love FUD. I love it. I love this 250. No, please. No, I'm so scared. Please just wait. Please don't hold it down another month and a half. Please, whatever you do, please don't push it down to $2 so I will know what I would do. While that's all going on, while they're playing with you, U.S. Treasury officials have concluded talks with China for Saturday, describing them as very constructive. Discussions will resume Sunday morning. Now, remember, guys, this gentleman right here is our Senate and a Senate chair. I think he's a chairman. I think it might be a couple of them actually. But this is the same person that is all on crypto, all on, hey, we're moving towards this, and they're over with the Treasury of China, shaking hands, saying, "Oh, we had a great conversation, a great productive conversation." Wait a minute, I thought that we was in a problem. How are y'all? I thought we was having a problem with each other. Oh, but when the money don't stop, do it. Okay, guys, you can miss it if you want to. But again, if that's not crazier, all this is just crazy how much occurs in a 3-day span. Nobody even knows about it. Was anybody aware that Ripple Swell conference was occurring today? And guess who was there? The White House is about to speak at the Ripple Swell conference. What do you mean, B? Let's tap in here. From Ripple, official. Y'all believe that, don't you? All right, good deal. We're excited to welcome Patrick J. Witt from the White House Digital Asset Council to our keynote speakers lineup at Ripple Swell. This conversation you can't miss. Last chance, the deadline to request your invitation to 10 was on the 24th. The 4th, that was on the 24th was the deadline to join in. The 4th through the 5th is when the White House will be speaking. And that's next month, guys, the 4th and the 5th. October, November, end of this month. Let's just call it the beginning of next month. The White House is at the Ripple Swell event speaking. I said, excuse me, the White House is at the Ripple Swell event speaking. Hold on one second. Did y'all hear me back there? I said the White House is at the Ripple Swell event speaking. Oh. And let me guess, you convinced yourself why you didn't even throw $5 at this asset that they saying the brain himself is saying needs to be at $10,000 per coin in 5 years. That's what you did. Family, put a money bag in the chat if you know what's going on around here. Please, somebody tell me I'm not just screaming at this screen and here seeming crazy for no reason. Come on now. It doesn't get realer than this. What's further? Watcher Guru, I wanted to bring this clip in because I told y'all, just the same way, they're going to scream in your face, do the opposite. We front ran these people. I told y'all this whole time was a stall. Why? Because we front ran institutions. But now all these, here we go again, while it's supposed to be all this fun, hundreds of millions of XRP being moved again. Okay, millions of XRP. Okay, guys, I told y'all, the supply is balled up whether you believe it or not. But now, let's go back to this clip where Jamie Dimon told y'all, don't buy Bitcoin at all. It's a Ponzi scheme. It's a fraud. You don't want to do that. Sent Bitcoin down to 15,000, where the rest now at $111,000. Wouldn't y'all call that fudding somebody down so they can jump in? Yes. What that man said?
Crypto.
If you mean crypto like Bitcoin, I've always said it's a fraud.
No hope for it.
Well, if they think they're a currency, there's no hope for it. It's a Ponzi scheme. It's a public, decentralized Ponzi.
Crypto.
Then today, JP announced, that was yesterday, JP announced that it will allow institutional clients to use Bitcoin as collateral. Wait a minute. You just last year, you just fudded everybody out of their money. You see what I'm saying, people? You got to know what you hold. Don't look at the price. Look at the company. Because at a certain point, that price, you're going to be like, oh, my. Because the price can move. The company is what we need to be, not stagnant, but a standard. Something that's not moving. You looking at every single day, they're getting more and more and bigger and bigger. There's more of it being bought up, more of it being used. We're at the top of the supply, most move on uphold every single day. Most bought. Yeah. Y'all can be tricked into thinking that $2.50. Hey, now $2.62. Good about just yesterday, it was $2.50. Oh, we're supposed to be going at $2. Please play with me. I swear I pull out the biggest loan of my life. I don't care. And I don't even recommend it. I wish they would. Please play with me like that. You better be glad y'all dropped it down to 180 in a flick of an eye. Because I know what I'm doing over here. But now, just to finish it off, just cultivating everything, bringing it together, in and off. Just in, there's not a single thing that banks do that can't be done better, cheaper, more efficiently, and faster on blockchain. And no doubt he's hitting at XRP again. This is Eric Trump, the orange man's son. And again, just talking about our money. Let's get this little clip in. Let me get this edit up and drop it off to y'all because we about to turn up. Hey, and I'm getting my money back from Chase. Oh, yeah, baby. Listen, it's up. It might have been for the best. I got to buy the dip. I got to sell high and buy the dip. Come on, baby. I might even like this more than Jamaica now that I'm sitting back. I'm just, you know what? It's all right. It's okay, Brandon. Let's get it. Fair use, fair use.
Lawfare. And that's what opened my eyes. I mean, I'm a hard asset guy. My entire life has been building real, hotels, golf courses, real estate buildings, right? Commercial buildings, etc. That's what I've done. If there's anybody's eyes who shouldn't have been open to the world of cryptocurrency, it was mine, other than I realized the power that these banks had, and I realized how they were exerting that power, and they were canceling businesses all over our country. It was political. It was forced. They were targeting people that they didn't like. It wasn't fair. And then you realize that there's not a single thing that those banks do that can't be done better, cheaper, more efficiently, faster.
And this is what I told y'all guys. It's not a question. It's the upgrade to the financial market system. And money, do not miss out on money. I have never been so secure in an investment in my life.
On blockchain, I mean, why is it that the modern financial system runs 9 to 5, Monday through Friday? Why is it, Maria, that if you want to go get a loan and you've been banking with a certain bank for 30 years, it would probably take you 100 days to go do it, and you'd be filling out antiquated paper forms? It doesn't make sense, right? And again, that's why I fell in love with crypto, and I truly believe that Bitcoin is one of the greatest stores of value. Immediately liquid, an unbelievable hedge against real estate, and something we're really excited about.
Unbelievable hedge against real estate because, again, they're tokenizing together. But listen, y'all already know I'm just bringing that DD. That's all I'm bringing, that DD. You hear me? Y'all, hold it down. Let me get this edited up. Y'all know what it is. You know what we're waiting on, right? Clarity Act. We know that we're waiting for this government shutdown to end because on the other side of it, glory. Y'all, hold it down, man. Can I get a V12 and a money bag in the chat for a real one? Y'all know what time it is. Oh, yes, sir.